Yeah.
Just trying to come up. I tell you right now,
Do for me. That's a classic. Classic Lennox.
This is my brother. I told him I was gonna play something, DJ Chinny.
See the bag, go get it. Never say so, only learn different. Watch your step, learn trip. Learn from my dad, and it be different. Stay stayed away. Coming up on the Empire State. That's why I had to let money be a fake. I just said I don't have the money in vain. Trying to come up.
Make it to the top so I can see.
Just trying to come up.
Hey, DJ Chinny.
Who's out there for me? What's up? What's up?
What's that, DJ Chinny?
Nah, I'm singing along.
Man, I tell you, that right there, that hit the spot, DJ Chinny. I'm actually gonna tell him to do a remake, a 2026 version of that song. I think that song needs to be released today.
Listen, a lot of tracks need to be re-released with some fresh energy behind it, for sure.
Oh my greatness. That's for my brother Lennox there. All right, DJ Chinny, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Yes. This is our 33rd show of Shift the Culture. Welcome back. I'm here this week, August 11th. We are live and direct here in the studio with Cousin Jimmy. Our girl TT's out today. She's at an orientation, but we here kicking it, and we're going to get into these topics. Definitely make sure you guys like, share, comment, Maffa TV on all social media platforms, TikTok, IG, you know it, we on it, YouTube. Follow along, all right, guys? And let us know where you from. Like, are you from up here, down there, over there? Let us know. All right, so our first topic is our follow-up from the Nolan Wells autopsy. It was sent to the grand jury. Could this mean there's criminal charges on the way? Man, listen, this Nolan Wells case has been one for the history books, but definitely seems like something is coming along for it to be heading over to the district attorney's office. So I'm anxious to see what's happening or what the autopsy shows. What about you, Cousin Jimmy?
Well, DJ Chinny, the thing is and it shocked me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they said that it normally takes states a little time when it comes to autopsies, in particular if there's any concern surrounding the body in regards to possible foul play or whatnot. But it interested me because this is going to a grand jury.
Mm-hmm.
So from what the definition of autopsies going to grand juries, DJ Chinny, that means that there's potential for some form of crime.
Yeah.
So when you look it up online and you look at, autopsies of bodies being sent not bodies, but the autopsies from a body being sent to grand jury, that is giving the prosecutor, the state prosecutor, and grand jury an opportunity to examine this autopsy to determine if there are criminal charges that need to come from it. So I just think that tells you it's only two ways this can be done, DJ Chinny. Either A, the autopsy, the doctor who did the autopsy for the state of Mississippi believes that there is, from the observance of the body and the organs, some potential uh foul play or crime, or this could simply be the state of Mississippi sending this to a grand jury to satisfy the public's appetite for this case. Meaning, let's go ahead and send this to a grand jury. We already know the outcome, that we're going to determine that this autopsy does not give us enough reasonable doubt that there was a crime that occurred. And so that's the only two ways you can look at it, in my opinion, because from what the definition of autopsies being sent to grand juries, DJ Chinny, when you go online, it says that the only time a state will send an autopsy for grand jury is for them to provide the state information through the autopsy that could potentially lead to criminal charges.
That is correct.
Right. So I'm looking at it like either A, there's going to be something that comes from this, or B, it's just a move that's made to feed the appetite of those who are satisfied once it goes to grand jury and grand jury decides, there's not enough evidence here from the autopsy to proceed with criminal charges.
Listen, I think even the fact of the initial body being found by the sheriff, and they're categorizing as an accidental drowning, that needs to be clarified. So even if it brings that to light, that wasn't the case, that information will be helpful. So I'm curious to see what happens, but definitely could be some criminal charges coming.
It could be, DJ Chinny. We don't know. We don't know. We're hoping everything is done in good faith. And just imagine for 1 second, DJ Chinny, you have a beautiful daughter. Just imagine you're sitting back and you're having to wait and wait and wait to figure out what happened to your child.
Exactly.
Think about what Nolan Wells' parents are going through right now. Any parent out there, could imagine what they're going through, or probably couldn't imagine what they'll be feeling at that time. So I just believe, DJ Chinny, that the state of Mississippi would hope they're dealing in good faith, but it's just so interesting how everything transpired, because, you had immediately individuals who were on the boat with Nolan Wells, because he had to be on a boat, DJ Chinny. I don't think Nolan Wells got left at the island and he was the only one there. You know that movie, was it Tom Hanks in the movie where he was on the island? What was that name of that? I love that movie.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember.
I don't think that was
Lost or something. It was a one word movie.
Oh yeah, I love that movie, but I love Tom Hanks. Awesome. That guy there is an actor. But anyway, I don't think Nolan was by himself and said, hey, I'm going to try to swim away from Horn Island. I think he was on a boat. Something happened to him, DJ Chinny.
Yeah.
And so there's some arguments out there that when you mix teenage boys, college age boys, 18, 19, 20 young adults, and you mix booze and possible, drugs. 'Cause I tell you right now, when you got 18, 19, 20-year-old college students, all them kids out there, you got alcohol, I'm telling you right now, there's some marijuana, some pills, some cocaine and stuff going on. Right? So, and then we're not saying that Nolan was doing that to that extent, but we're just saying when you have those large gatherings with this
somebody doing something,
individuals, there's extra stuff going on. And then you have young women out, there, so when you mix all of that, there is potential for accidents or incidents to occur. But DJ Chinny, the man was found, if he was on the island on sand, DJ Chinny, how did he drown?
Exactly. Why didn't he get back home like everybody else did?
There you go. The last his friends say they left him there on the island. He was talking to a girl. Well, he won't in water, so he didn't drown then. So how did Nolan Wells drown?
Yeah. Very
did he
interested to
drown?
see.
Or did he drown, DJ Chinny?
Yeah.
Because
We
the
don't
body
know.
was found the same way, like face down. I think that's what the Cajun Navy or whatnot said. It was kind of in a particular spot in a certain way the body was laying. They were suspicious about that. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see. We hope that everything's done in good faith in Mississippi with this grand jury.
Yeah, we finally get some closure on this, like to know, okay, this is how he died. This is who's responsible for his death. Like this, I feel like there's no closure for the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another week of this case pending. Wow. All right, guys. So
R.I.P.
we're
Nolan
moving
Wells.
for real. Rest in peace, young man. All right. So topic number 2. Oh Lord. You got your X on this man's name? Okay, good. U.S.
Do you see DJ Chinny? My damn cousin, America.
You just
Donald
need to-
Trump is my cousin.
You just
And
need
when
to
you see the
disown him.
X out on my head, because that's Trump right there, when you see me take the X, I'm upset with my cousin and his decision making on behalf of the American people. And right now, I'm pissed. I'm sorry, DJ Chinny. I'm pissed right now.
So the U.S. missile shortage, like how is that even possible? U.S. missile shortage. Did President Trump and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth underestimate Iran's war? Listen, I feel like Iran got the upper hand. I don't know. They got political leverage. They getting some extra funds by creating all these fees. They got the U.S. on their toes. We're not looking good. It's 1 minute we opening back up the hurt. Next minute we ending the war. Next minute we closing back. Like, what is happening? We in war. We not in war. What we doing? There's no deal. There's no nothing. I feel like your cousin's word don't hold no weight. Listen,
DJ Chinny, my God, my cousin DJ Chinny.
How you run out of missiles in a war? Tell me.
When you don't plan accordingly.
Because you should have never started a war in the first place.
When you don't plan accordingly. Like, we can get missiles, so let's start there. You know, we produce missiles ourselves. So the shortage is based off of the inventory that we went in this with, but there's always military supply being manufactured.
Listen, they better be. They better be.
Yeah, and we have affiliations with other countries who produce and manufacture weapons, so we can always get weapons and bombs. But the thing about this is, DJ Chinny, when you don't plan accordingly, and when you go into this with your own uneducated perspective on how the Middle East and the Strait of Hormuz works, this is why we've always had a certain deal with Iran, and we've always had a certain political relationships with the countries in that region, because we understand logistically it's something that we have to make sure we manage properly, right? And you don't want to upset or overstep a boundary that you don't have to overset. This is a move we should make when we really have to make it, because we have the capability and power, DJ Chinny, to wipe them out. The reason why we can't, and we have to understand this, we're hearing the term war, but it's not a war legally, because legally you have to get Congress approval to make it a war. What we've been doing, and the reason why it's been able to go on for so long, is because the United States allows the leader of the executive branch of government, which is the president, who is the leader of the United States. Our Constitution allows the president to, if he perceives any threat of America, to supersede congressional voting for 60 days to combat that particular threat. And then once 60 days is up, he has to stop. Now, 60 days can extend when you pause negotiations and muster up another threat attack when that pause occurs. Hence, when we've paused negotiations, we've said Iran done something, we bombed them again, or they said that we've done something, they bomb us again. We've supposed to have peace talks, and
So
then
this is a play on words.
darling, it is a play on words and a play on politics. And the thing about it is this: my cousin thought that he could get a deal that favored him, meaning his agenda in regards to the taxation of oil and where that money is going to come from, and controlling the Strait of Hormuz, not where it's going to come from, but where it's going to go once it's taxed, which would end up into some other bucket or deal that he and his cronies have their hands in.
That's bullying.
But that backfired. Iran ain't giving in to that. Why? Because logistically, if you don't wipe them completely out, you can't control that area. Because now Iran has to deal with Oman and Saudi Arabia. So all these countries around, these OPEC countries and stuff, which they have relations with the United States, but they're like, man, we have, listen, United States, you can go back to where you are. We have to live right across the Strait of Hormuz from Iran. So we have to have good relations with them, or we're going to continue to have a military conflict with them as well. So this thing has to work itself out, but overstep the boundary, inventory for missiles, mismanaged. Pete, hey, listen to me. That was a poor decision, but this is when you, as a leader, surround yourself with people who are inexperienced because you selected them so you can control them. If he had someone like a Colin Powell in that seat, he can't control the Colin Powell. Colin knows more than his ass knows. Colin has more international influence and relationships and real military experience and military leadership experience. I'm using Colin Powell as an example. But he picks a young Pete Hegseth who spent time on TV being an analyst for majority of his career and writing books to lead the country from a military or defense standpoint. It's because you're putting people in position that you can control who lack the knowledge and experience. They said great leaders put people around them who are smarter than them, who are more experienced than them in their particular field.
Yep.
Military is not. Donald, my damn cousin. Business is his field. He's the one. He understands that you can't take that away. Real estate, he understands that. Construction, he understands that. International real estate and moves, he understands business. You have to give him that respect. But when it comes to military, Donald Trump's ass don't know nothing about no damn military. So you have to put the best people, the top people in those seats. But if he did, he knows that they're going to be able to oppose him. My damn cousin America, I tell you right now, Edna, Donald Sash again.
Crazy.
Yeah, we talking about him right now, making poor ass decisions. It's ridiculous.
Very. As long as we don't run out of stuff to protect ourselves, that's all that matters, because this is getting out of hand.
Yeah, we won't, DJ. We won't. We won't. But the problem is like I said, mismanaged all the way.
All right, guys. We're moving on to the next topic. It says Georgia toddler found dead. Should the parents be held responsible for leaving their children without an unvetted, unlicensed caregiver? Man. So first of all, rest in peace to that toddler, 2-year-old Messiah. How sad. Of course, I would definitely blame the parents. You don't put your child's care into someone that's not licensed in caregiving. That doesn't make any sense. You don't just leave your child with a random caregiver. You want to make sure they have, background check and they have a license to take care of a child if they're running a child care facility. So definitely blame the parents for that one. What about you, Ox? What you think? Our cousin Jimmy, I should say.
Oh well, listen. I think this is what I think. I think that this case here, because I'm not sure it wasn't a facility, and you know how people do. You know, you have a family
It's a
member, relative,
friend.
someone, yeah, someone you know in the neighborhood, or someone to watch your kid. But the
Mm-hmm.
point is that as a parent, from my understanding, and this was a younger parent, when I mean younger, a young adult parent in their 20s, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it doesn't, to me, DJ Cheney, this is an example as to when you bring children into this world. To me,
Mm-hmm.
there's a responsibility on both parents. Both parents. I don't care if you're beefing with each other, you don't like her, you don't like him. You have a responsibility to balance
Mm-hmm.
who's going to be with that child at all times.
Yep.
DJ Cheney, when you have a 2-year-old, if it's not, grandmother or whatnot, babysitting for a bit because you have to go
Mm-hmm.
to work or so, something like that, right? We
Mm-hmm.
understand that. But this was some random man. When I say random, if I'm not mistaken, I think DJ Cheney, he might have been a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're leaving your 2-year-old with a boyfriend who, from what the report say, wasn't the father.
Yeah.
So why isn't this kid with the mother or with a relative who we know that is keen to watching this child? Or if you don't have that, they're with a licensed caregiver or at a facility
Exactly.
somewhere
At
where,
two,
accidents,
they should be
and
in
they can,
daycare. Mm-hmm.
right, and accidents can happen there too, but at least it's a licensed insured. There's you can gather evidence if something happens. Cameras that and there's accountability that can happen from this outside of
Exactly.
course, people just automatically going to jail. But the point is sad. But how many times have we reported on this show, DJ Cheney, and we're coming up in a few months here on a year. How many times have we reported these types of deaths where young kids are being found in wood? We just reported on one with the young lady and a
Mm-hmm.
young baby down, I think in South Carolina or somewhere.
Yep.
Just found in the woods. How many times? How
Yeah.
many times?
It's really sad, to be honest, and strange. Like,
It is strange.
oh
It is
boy.
strange. And the young lady in the video, she said, she kept smelling it. She said she kept smelling something very foul. She was walking around, just kept smelling something very foul, and she knew. She said, it smelled like a dead. I know how dead bodies smell. That's what she said. And it was a dead baby in those woods. Lord have mercy. That individual, and we gotta wait and see what all comes out about this.
I
But
was
that
gonna say,
individual,
yeah, we don't have
that
the full
individual, oh
information.
man, needs to burn. Needs to burn.
Mm-hmm. Like, what could you have? What could have happened? Like,
I don't know,
Jesus,
DJ Cheney.
you had
Only thing,
one job to watch the baby.
yeah, and if I'm again, I think this was a boyfriend of the child's mother,
Mm-hmm.
not the father of the child. So was he jealous of the baby? What did he want to
Listen,
take the baby's life so he can have the mom to himself? These are things. It's
that
weird
sounds
stuff.
so disturbing just to even say. That's crazy.
It's sick.
Mm-mm. There are some sick people out there, though.
Rest in peace, Lord. Rest in peace, this
Messiah,
2-year-old.
Messiah. Yep.
Messiah, rest in peace.
Oh boy. All right, guys. This one is also another strange incident that happened. A teen found shot. He dies at a sleepover. He went over to play video games. A friend say that he shot himself. But the father thinks otherwise. And why wasn't someone arrested? And do you think the case should get and do you think this case will get solved? Listen, unless there's some kind of hardcore evidence, it's going to be another unsolved mystery. The father said the young man is right-handed. So if he was to shoot himself accidentally, it would be from his dominant hand. You wouldn't be firing a gun from your left dominant hand because he got shot from the left side of his head. I don't know if it was an accident or if it was self-inflicted. It was a horrible accident. But if not, if somebody did something to harm him at a sleepover, that's just really sad. A really sad case. Cousin Jimmy, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, the police said that they believe that he didn't kill himself.
Mm-hmm.
So they're investigating this, and I just, the thing about it is this is what gets me, and it's the same thing with the Nolan Wells case. It's the same thing with a lot of these cases. When a friend is dying around other so-called friends or people that the family knows and all this and that, why the hell are they quiet?
Exactly.
Because the police has gone by that home several times.
Nobody answers.
To interview, no one's answering, no one's trying to talk. All they said when the father knew it. Father said he came over there when he saw his son. He looked at the guy that was there and said, "You killed my son."
Wow.
The thing about it is the police can't come with any criminal charges unless they have evidence. And most of the evidence usually comes in cases by someone talking. And then it leads to other things, unless there obviously is some physical evidence that's found on the scene right then and there.
And they didn't call the police. How does this young man shoot himself accidentally if no one calls 911?
DJ Chinny, the young boy's on it. Did father say he's laying down on the couch with the cover over him and a bullet hole in his head? DJ Chinny,
listen.
What is? See, this is my. I'm gonna tell you what this is, DJ Chinny. I've been on this planet Earth for a long time. Killings have always occurred since mankind has been mankind. Right? Crazy things have happened. Weird things have happened, but it used to be stuff would be like anomalies out of the blue when you hear type of stories like this, right? It's like every day there's a story like this. And I'm going to tell you what it is, DJ Chinny. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's the spirituality is gone in most human beings. We've allowed the society of reckless drugs, opioids, mental health conditions, traumas that have not been solved or healed, and especially in the community of Black folks that are in the so-called hoods. It's just sort of mentality of wanting to fit in that's come extremely high since social media and the popularity of clout and things of that nature. These things have all superseded morality, respect,
spirituality,
honor, right? So it's like you have a combination of all the negative things in this world that has zapped out morality in most mankind. And I believe the core of that is a lack of spirituality, which comes from, you know, it's because when you have a spiritual foundation,
you have morals.
And see, that's just the laws of the earth. That's the laws of nature. When you go around in this world, DJ Chinny, and you do wrong and you do harm, and let's say you get away with that harm and that wrong, you never get away with it because mentally you know what you did. And when you constantly are dealing with that mentally, guess what that's doing, DJ Chinny? That's affecting your health. And so a lot of times, you know, you see people in certain conditions, mentally and physically, it's because over time, there's mental and social disorders caused by them due to things that they have done that continuously plagues them, that now has them ill. So you know, it's we have to be very mindful of what we do and how we do it. Listen, none of us are saints, but I mean, golly, you're having a
So
daggone 13-year-old boy get killed right in your living room, and you can't. All you can tell the father is a lie that he is basically a lie because the police came to the scene. They automatically knew something was wrong, and then the father said, like you said, DJ Chinny, he what he say? He's left-handed or right-handed or something.
he's right-handed, yeah.
And he shot on left hand. So it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. So my thing is, who does the gun belong to?
Right. I think it's the guy that the father was talking to.
Okay, so then he should
Right.
be. Why isn't his weapon locked up somewhere safe with kids in the house? How did they get access to the gun? These are the questions I want answers to, because this don't make no sense. My child is at a sleepover and he ends up dead, and the person that owns the gun should be arrested.
Right.
As TT would say, lock them all up. Everybody in the house, take them all to jail until we get some answers. Because listen,
and I believe we have to follow up. Maybe they left with the weapon. I hope the detectives came and left with that weapon.
Yeah.
Even if it's owned by that guy and it's legally owned.
Get fingerprints.
They need to get that weapon and see what's going on with the logistics or ballistics, excuse me, on that weapon.
100%. And then the autopsy will show how, if it was in close range too, that the shot went off, or if it was from a distance. Or listen, this is complicated stuff. I can't. This is crazy. I don't even want to think about this happening to anyone else. Like, very unfortunate for that young man, CJ Brown, to die at a sleepover. Like, I'm tired of saying rest in peace. Like, every minute someone's dying. And these are children. These are not 90, 100-year-old people that's lived a long life. These are children that are dying. It's really sad.
Yeah. And DJ Chinny, you know what? We I feel you on that, and it's sad. We have to bring awareness to this, TJ, because these are young people that are leaving this earth for no darn reason.
Mm-hmm.
But because of someone else's stupidity.
Exactly.
Or jealousy or envy or hate, whatever it is that created you or forced you to do what you did to that person. I mean, none of this is self-defense stuff. Like somebody's being harmed, something, you're standing up for yourself. Well, you got to take someone out. You got to do what you got to do. This is young babies being gone.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
Speaking of another young child being gone, we have a teen found 4 years later from 2022, June 2022. They vanished from Chicago. What's causing this teen to be swindled by a predator online? Teens have to take some responsibility to leave to meet up with someone without telling their parents. So, yeah, this teen met up with someone a man that they met online. The man ordered a cab or Uber ride for the teen to meet with him, and it ends up missing. The parents were reaching out to the teen, and she turned her phone off, or the phone was dead. I don't know. That was their first red flag that something was wrong. And her name was Janiyah Walker. So she was found 4 years later in 2026 in Virginia. Wow. Listen, Ox, like, I don't know.
Cousin Jimmy.
This is hitting home, Cousin Jimmy. I don't know. This is crazy.
Listen, so this one here, when I saw this story, first and foremost, of course, we're not condoning anyone out there targeting youth with these rings and these sort of what they call trafficking rings and stuff like that. That's so this guy here, he's gonna get what he's gonna get. Virginia's not gonna play with him. Matter of fact, I think I believe he has to be extradited back to where
Chicago.
Chicago. It was Chicago. Okay. So because I thought she was from Wisconsin. She was from Wisconsin and drove to Chicago. But either way, so he's gonna be extradited. So they're not gonna play with him. So he's gonna get what he's gonna get. And if you saw the picture, DJ Chinny, his behind should have been. It looked like when he came out his mama's womb, his behind should have been sent right in those caves, with handcuffs to him as a baby. I mean, but anyway. So we're not condoning that.
How do we protect our teens from predators, from online predators on social media?
Well, DJ Chinny, this is the thing. This is the thing. This was a decision that young lady made. I know we don't want to hear it, DJ Chinny, but this is the truth. If you saw the video, they actually have a video. They had a camera or someone's ring camera. Showed the young lady with a backpack on, like she packed her bags ready to go. You know, this was a decision. She drove from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, down to Chicago, which I think that's maybe an hour and a half ride or commute. Probably took a train. I don't know. Now again, we're not saying that the people who are targeting these young babies is innocent. Hell no. But there is. This not like a 5-year-old, DJ Chinny.
Yeah.
This is a young teen. Well, what she was how old was she? 14?
Yeah, I think she was 14.
13, 14, something like that. You know, so you gotta be, you know, come on now. Because it's like, if you're 14, 13, 14, well, I don't know what goes on these days, DJ Chinny. You could probably tell me better. But, I mean, when I was that age, DJ Chinny, as a young boy, I won't telling a damn girl to drive 2 hours to come to see me.
No, not even.
Well, I couldn't even talk to a girl 2 hours away. I mean, so in my head, I'm like, if a guy's saying, come meet me in Chicago, you're 14 years old or whatever her age. I want to know the young ladies in there, but whatever, she was a teenager, I believe they said she'll, you know, you're a teenager.
I can confirm it, but I think she was 14. I'll confirm it in a second.
Yeah, I mean, so you're a teenager, DJ Chinny. You get a call from a guy you've been talking to online, and he says, come down to Chicago, which from where she was, if I'm not mistaken, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour ride or whatever. And she takes it upon herself to do that without telling her mom. She takes it upon herself to do that without telling her dad or telling a family member, hey, I met this guy, and you know, is it okay if I go down to the city? She didn't say anything because she knew that they would stop her.
So she's 15 at the time, and she's 19 now.
Yeah.
She was from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You're right, and yeah, she was held captive in Virginia. So
DJ Chinny, listen to me. She's 15 years old. She's smart enough to know. She know, you know, we can't, you know, again, we're not condoning people who are targeting young people, but I'm just saying, she was 15 years old, y'all.
It reminds me of the case of that other teen that snuck the young man into her room and under the bed, and
they know what the mom doing,
against the mom's rules. Yep.
Because DJ Chinny, if you're gonna take that risk, wouldn't you tell someone?
Hell yeah.
Why didn't she tell mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, granny, neighbor, whomever,
best friend, somebody?
Friend? Why not? Because you knew it won't right.
Exactly.
You know, so, and maybe she did. I don't know. I didn't hear that in a report that they knew, because obviously they would have been right away been able to be on it as soon as they figured it out. You know, or mom would have said, no, ain't no right, no one gonna let my 15-year-old daughter go to no damn Chicago, and we stay in Milwaukee to go meet up with some guy, an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Packed her bags and walked out the door. She knew what she was doing, DJ Chinny. So she has to take some responsibility for what happened to her as well. I believe in that. Not condoning the guy. His ass need to go and get his ass beat up, burnt, life in jail, all of that. But the young lady babies, when y'all out here, young women, you're 15 years old, you're out here making these decisions and not keeping your family in the loop, not thinking about protecting yourself. You gotta, it's sad. It's sad. And my heart goes to the young lady. She's 19. and she went through a lot of abuse. DJ Chinny,
She sure did, yeah.
yeah, she went through a lot. Oh my God, my heart's with her. But you know, this is one here. We got to get the people's thoughts on this one, DJ Chinny, because it's one side. We know the guy's gonna get what he's gonna get, so he's out of here. But the young lady, baby, why would you put yourself in harm's way like that?
Yeah. Oof.
DJ Chinny, I mean, you have a daughter, DJ, a teenage daughter at that, DJ. What
they call me the helicopter mom because I'm checking locations, I'm calling in, I'm checking in, I'm following up, I'm asking questions. So yeah.
You have to, DJ Chinny.
Lord.
You have
too much freedom. That's what happens when you give them a little too much freedom at that age. Listen, you're more of an adult than you are a child. Be a child. When you 30, 40, 50, go meet up with whoever you want to meet up with. Be a kid. Go play some video games or something. Like, the hell, you're 15 years old. Oh, boy. Listen.
Well, we do hope that she gets the help she needs.
Yeah, she's been traumatized and abused and verbally, sexually, God knows what else.
And we
need some therapy.
Yeah, and I'm not judging the young lady at all. I want to be clear about that. But I am saying that we do have, when we see cases like this and we start to talk about teenagers who are putting themselves in these decisions, these situations, excuse me, they're old enough to understand the consequences. Mm-hmm. And from the information we received, the mother, no one knew where she was, so she knew what she was doing. Because she stayed in Milwaukee. I know Milwaukee from Chicago, because it's north of Chicago. I believe that's like an hour and a half commute or something like that. It's not like a very long distance, but it's long enough for you to say, Mom, I'm going to Chicago to meet a guy. So you have to, if you're gonna take that risk, tell a best friend, like you said, DJ Chinny, do something so someone can at least have
your location. Let somebody know where you are so they could track you in case something like this happens. They don't hear back from you 24 hours. They could at least call the police or file a missing person. Boom, we got your location. This is your last known location. Give the police some type of lead. Something. Listen. I'm just glad that she was found, even though it's 4 years later. At least she wasn't found dead. She was found alive. So amen to that.
Amen again. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you,
Lord.
It
could have turned out really horrible. But we want to make sure she get the help she needs because Lord knows she needs it.
Yeah.
All right. That movie made me think about that movie, Tom Hanks. It was called Castaway.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Man, listen, that guy there acted his behind off, DJ Chinny. Castaway was a great movie. Tommy, if you're out there and you ever come across this video, Cousin Jimmy said, hoo-ha, brother, you did the thing.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight to do that movie. It was really good. Okay. Last but not least, DC, a goat man. Should he have been arrested? So there was a bolo out for this young man's. His name is Jacob Holiday. He's known as the Goat Man. This man has a fully grown goat. Like, where he found that goat from? He's had the goat for over a year. But there was some type of legal matter that was already solved. But because the bolo was still out, the police in DC arrested him based off the bolo. But of course, they had to let him go because it was already satisfied. But I was laughing at this case. At least we got some type of humor from today's topics. Because I've never seen a pet goat before. Back home, we gonna cut that up and curry it and stew it and everything. That's that's a nice curry goat right there.
Oh man.
He ain't gonna be no pet, but he has a good story, and Jacob Holiday seems like a good guy.
DJ Chinny, let me explain something to you. Hey Jacob, I love you. DJ Chinny, he kind of threw me off when he said that was his son or that's like his child.
I mean, people take pets. People call their dogs their child and their animals, their pets, whatever. So DJ, I get it. DJ I get where he's coming from.
DJ Chinny, your damn dog, your damn cat,
yes, that's my son. My dog is my son.
They ate your damn children.
Listen, we gotta take them to the dentist. We gotta let them get their shots. They gotta get groomed. They're our kids. We just need to clean them on our taxes.
DJ Chinny, that's y'all damn fault. You don't take them to they weren't made for that. You let them run buck wild and do what the hell they're supposed to do and survive how they need to survive. They make it. They don't. You're out here walking them, picking up their poop, feeding them filet mignon. Giving them vaccine shots and doing all types of stuff. I seen one lady had the damn outfit on the dog. The damn dog had sweater, pants, hat, every damn thing.
I saw a stroller for a dog. This lady was walking her dog in a stroller.
I'm telling you, listen, one day down here it was cold. The lady came out, dog had damn mitts on it. I'm like, this is a damn dog. What is he doing with mitts on? I mean, listen, I know.
I feel you, goat man. I feel you. That's your son. I feel you.
Hey, I got nothing but love for the brother. But when he told me that his goat, which name is Bob, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, he said Bob was like a child. It was embarrassed. Listen. I know I might get slaughtered and canceled because we all, and I love him. I got a damn farm. What the hell? I love my pigs, my houses, and all that, but they're not my damn children. And my ass ain't gonna be out here, buying them damn clothes and all that. And the pigs is not gonna be eating top-notch filet steaks. They're not going to be getting that. Hell no. You're lucky to get some corn with some damn mud in it. I don't know, but they're DJ cheating. But in all love and fairness, shout out to the brother. I mean, he wasn't bothering anyone, and he said that the goat brings positivity to his community.
Yeah. And
if the goat does that, then hey, let him have his goat and do his thing. So, but I tell you right now, listen, if that, he has a goat. If he had a lion, his ass wouldn't be saying that that's his child. That's going to get big and start eating his ass up.
You don't remember the tiger in Harlem, in the Harlem apartment? The man had a tiger in his apartment until they got really big and attacked him.
Yeah, there you damn go. Y'all keep on thinking that these damn animals are your children till they turn on your ass. They going to be like, the daggone, Michael Myers in Halloween one day just pop up on your ass and start killing you.
It's giving Jumanji.
Let these animals be animals. Let them do their damn thing. Don't be going out here going to K Jewelers and buying them damn necklaces. I seen somebody put a choker on their damn Rottweiler, a 14K choker with diamonds. I'm like, what the hell are your ass doing? You could be changing the world with that damn money. You want to put a damn choke on a Rottweiler.
Listen, my chin positive vibe for the culture, it comes from Jacob Holiday. He said that his goat reminds him to stand firm, even when you're on the edge of a mountain, to keep pushing forward. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep pushing forward, guys. We're going to stand firm and we're going to walk the mountaintops. It's going to get rocky. It's going to get slippery. It's going to be hard, but we're going to do it. And that's my positive vibe for this week. And I love you all and peace out.
Peace out.